Good day to all. Today, we're going to present our research proposal about the globalization and consumer culture, homogenization or diversification in Mindanao. With a general summary of the following contents, the abstract, the result and findings, and lastly, the references. Our abstract, globalization, while fostering interconnectedness and technological progress, has also prompted intense cultural transformations worldwide. This paper examines the complex interplay between globalization and cultural homogenization, highlighting the historical, economic, political, and socio-cultural factors that contribute to the erosion of transformation of local identities. Drawing from various theoretical frameworks, homogenization, polarization, and hybridization, the study evaluates how Western cultural dominance often standardize global experiences through media, education, consumerism, and political influence. Through case study, like Hollywood's global reach and reality television formats, the paper illustrates the mechanisms by which local cultures are influenced, co-opted, or threatened. Simultaneously, it emphasized the resistance movements, adaptive local strategies, and hybrid cultural formation that challenge and reconfigured global cultural flows. This paper concludes by advocating for a more balanced understanding of globalization, one that acknowledges its capacity to enrich as well as homogenize and stresses the importance of preserving cultural specificity in an increasingly interconnected world.
Our topic is about result and findings. Result and findings. This present the findings of the study in analysis for interview, response, survey result, and observational data on how globalization influenced consumer culture in Mindanao. First, prevalent global product, brands, and practice in Mindanao. Responded identify several global brands and products that dominate everyday consumption. The common mention from the respondent are MC Donald, Jollibee, Globalized Local Band, KFC, Coca-Cola, Starbucks, and Food and Beverage Samsung, Apple, Oppo, Bibo and Technology, Uniqlo, H&M, Nike, Adidas, Watson and fashion and online shopping such as Lazada, Shopee, and Shein, and Netflix and K-pop for international platforms. These brands are show a strong global consumer culture in Mindanao and are accessible through online platform, and these are a similar brand across the region of Mindanao. In the integration of global product are elements of homogenization and are key indicators of diversification.
Local consumer perceptions and responses to global consumer trends. Respondents generally viewed global brands as high quality and reliable, trendy and socially desirable, reflective of modern lifestyle, but it's also a portion of participants showed preference for local alternatives due to affordability, cultural familiarity, and local pride that plays an important role when it comes to shaping consumer preferences and decisions. At the same time, the presence of counter-responses favoring local products demonstrate that not all consumers conform to global trends. This indicates a balanced interactions between global influence and local cultural resilience. Next is the impact of globalization on local cultural practices, values, and consumption habits. Respondents state that globalization has influenced Mindanao consumers in many ways, like shift in food preferences, changes in fashion norms, adapting to foreign or Western style habits on technologies that rely on digital communication and smartphones, changing leisure activities such as engagement in global media K-drama, Hollywood movies, anime, traditional foods, clothing, and traditions. Globalization creates two opposite outcomes according to these findings. Global factors transform selected practices, while backbone cultural values, together with heritage costumes, continue to thrive. This finding demonstrates that while globalization interacts dynamically with local cultures, it produces both alterations and reinforcement of traditional practices.
4.4 Cultural Uniformity versus Cultural Diversity in Consumer Behavior. Respondents describe the diversity in hybrid consumption, blending local tastes with global influences, such as local food chain adopting global menus and fashion style, reveal that younger consumers tend to adapt global trends faster, while older generations are more selective, retaining strong local cultural attachments. It also suggests that uniformity and diversity in Mindanao is experiencing cultural hybridization rather than complete homogenization. Uniformity is visible in technology use, while diversity arises through localized interpretations of global trends. And this supports the argument that globalization produces. And lastly, 4.5. Factors influencing acceptance or resistance to global consumer practices. The research reveals how different factors simultaneously determine Mindanao's decision to accept or reject global consumer practices. The decision to buy global brands or local alternatives depends mainly on economic reasons, with a major element being how affordable these products are. For indigenous and Muslim communities, maintaining traditional cultural practices results in selective adaptation of global trends. Because of their digital media interaction, younger consumers demonstrate higher levels of acceptance toward global products and lifestyle.
And here's a reference. That's all. Thank you.